Hello, humans and pets. Today, we are going to be doing a cook. We haven't done one in a while.
No, we haven't.
So, this is going to be fun.
Well, we've done them. We just
what's
haven't
the temperature
recorded
outside?
one. Approximately like 47 degrees right now, but the temperature's going to go down because it's about 3 in the afternoon and we only get so much daylight. But we have found some split chicken breasts. We haven't done these yet.
How much were they? Do you remember?
These were actually cheap. I want to say they went on sale for like 89 cents a pound. So we haven't tried these. We've done these a bunch of times in the house. So
but
we
never on the Char griller gravity fed 980.
No, we have not. So we wanted to see. I've been playing with the chicken with my left hand to try to get some of the skin. So we're going to do a few different things. I'm actually going to try to cook these like I do it in there. Instead of trying to slow and really smoke it like we have, I'm going to try cooking it at the 350. It usually takes, these are some honking breasts though. These are big ones. But it usually takes about an hour, sometimes up to an hour and a half.
This one might take 8 years.
We're going to see what it does. But I'm going to cook it at the 350 so that I'm going to see if it comes out so we get the nice skin and everything going on. And but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a lot of the wood on the bottom so it gets the smoke right off the bat. But so this right here is actually we did on another cook that we had, I believe the bologna cook, and it's all the Mexican flavors. So it has some chili powder, some paprika, some cumin, and I'm just gonna generously.
This one right here is lemon pepper and garlic.
I didn't put it.
Powder.
This has garlic powder and
that's
onion
all that's
powder.
in it. And this one is McCormick Grill Mates. I'll show this one. We like this one. Brown sugar bourbon.
Yeah, that's actually a good one on pork and on chicken. It's actually a really good one. So we're going to do a variety of flavors. I wanted to get some under the skin here.
So we're going to throw some of this on here as well.
And we're just going to season it up. We're going to let this sit a little bit. We're going to have to fire up the pit. And again, it's about 40-something degrees out.
Yeah.
I wanted to do this earlier, but Ryan was at school, so we couldn't do it. I should have did it anyways without him, but then I wouldn't have recorded and he wouldn't have been here. So I was thinking of doing it earlier because the last time we did this, but they're not as big as when we did like the turkeys or the whole chicken.
Correct.
Where it takes so long to penetrate through. So this is going to sit for probably at least a good half hour.
Maybe longer.
Maybe a little bit longer.
Not by that much, though.
No, we'll see.
But we are excited to see how they come out.
Yeah, no, I've done a variety of different chicken cooks on the Char griller. I've never done these though, where we didn't film it. And I'll tell you, honestly, the chicken has been coming out super moist and flavorful. And this was one of the ones, I think we did the bologna with this one, if I can remember correctly, at the tail end of it. I figured we would use it. I thought I was going to use all the rest of it. All right, you can do yours, Ryan, and you can do the other one too. I'm hoping that the skin, doing it, not that I don't mind doing it slow like we have. We're definitely going to be dark by the time this is all said and done. And we
outside.
We don't have the professional lighting system like some people do yet. So
yeah, we kind of just have like nothing.
Nothing. So we'll bring it to you the best we can.
Yes.
And
that's all we can promise.
That's all we can promise, right?
Yeah.
But with that, we're gonna definitely let this sit. Ryan's gonna finish up doing those.
Mine is gonna be the best, I think.
Well, you like the lemon pepper. That's why you know what? I do usually like these Mexican flavors. In fact, I usually like them with, and we may just break out just a store-bought barbecue sauce and hit it at the end. So you get that combination of the Mexican flavors and the, because this does have onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, everything I would have put in a chili. Speaking of a chili, as something.
Go get it.
We'll see it when we put it on the grill.
Go get it now.
Try not to
While we're
put too much on this one, Ryan, because you're gonna put that other. Or you're gonna put lemon pepper on both.
I'll put that one.
Okay. Oh, I just touched it with my fingers, but I threw together a quick because Ryan, the last time when we made the beans, Ryan actually said, "Ooh, we should do a chili." I just whipped together a quick chili. I got some onions and hot dogs for Ryan actually, and some hot peppers.
Hot dogs and a chili is good.
And
I recommend it.
basically, I just threw again, the same spices, kind of what's in here. A little salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika.
Almost exactly. Right?
And
Did you
yeah,
make it spicy?
And I threw in some hot peppers actually on this one just to give it
Yeah.
a nice little kick. And I hit it with a little bit of my crushed red. I didn't put a lot because
Why?
I threw the hot peppers because you can always add that at the end. Do you not see the chicken over there? Like, because that's not a chicken. That is the actual table.
That's the table.
That's the
itself.
table.
You're
Yeah.
right. That's not the
Yeah.
chicken.
So I don't really. Okay, that's good. 'Cause
we're
you
gonna
missed the
eat
whole
it.
chicken.
I don't know. I hit the chicken a decent amount.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna be eating this chicken later, and we'll show you how it's done.
Yep. We'll throw it on the grill.
First, we'll wait 30 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna let this sit a little
then
bit and let
see
it
how it goes, muffins.
let it sucks in. He's only saying that because he knows it throws
He
me over
started
the edge.
saying it.
So we're gonna throw it on. We'll let this
Monster.
sit for probably about an hour, and
Yes.
we'll throw it on the grill, and we'll bring you back
See you
then. Okay, we are back. So we had mentioned I threw a little quick. Ryan likes hot dogs in his chili, but we threw a little quick side dish that are gonna go on. Throw that on there. So this sat about an hour now. So the stuff's starting to. You can tell it's all moist and everything now. But let me try to get this on without getting it all over me. Probably not gonna happen. Could have took the top off. I'm gonna put these two big ones in the back, and I'm gonna put this one here because this one looks fatter. And I'm gonna put the thermometer in the fattest one, and that should give us our temp hopefully on what they all are gonna be. And then I'll just come out with the little InstaPen or semi InstaPen. So again, we're gonna run this about 350. I'm figuring, I don't know, it takes us about an hour in the house. So I think it should be done by then. And I had this on low inside for a little while earlier. So the onions are already cooked. Everything's already basically done. We just gonna get a little smoke on that. Let me put this in like that. And there you go.
There we go.
So we're gonna bring this up to about 165 degrees internal. Ryan didn't say he wanted a barbecue sauce. We can hit these two if he wants it. If not, I think we might just leave it. And that's it. So we'll bring you back when we have something else to show you. Okay, we are back, and as you can see, daylight has evaded us.
It's dark now.
We'll have to get some lighting things. So here they are. They both hit 165 right now. The chili's bubbling. We're going to be taking it all off. We're going to bring it in. We'll give it a minimal rest. We're not real good with resting, but we just wanted to show you it's done. We cooked it at 350, but we'll tell you all that when we go inside and it's actually light. So we'll see you in a bit.
Humans and pets. We are done. It is 5:42.
Yep.
How long did it take? At 350.
Yeah, we started right around 350, so it was almost the 2 hours it took. So it's right now, it's 33 degrees outside.
38.
So, is that what it says? 38? It's where on the other side?
39.
All right, 38
With a
degrees.
high of
So
30,
it started dropping in temperature. I will say the char griller so far, we've cooked in a little bit colder than this. I've made some other stuff and it really holds its temperature pretty good. It stayed right around 350 the whole time. Again, as a quick recap, we got these two chicken right here. They're split breasts on the bone. These have a Mexican flavor with the paprika, the chili powder, the cumin, garlic powder, onion powder, pepper. And this one,
We got lemon pepper, and we also
think
got
that's that
the other seasoning.
yeah, it was brown sugar bourbon by McCormick.
We also got some cheese for the chili.
Like, well, here, put it on your plate. You don't have to throw it on top. Don't. Okay, throw it right on top. So, anyways, the chili, I just made a quick chili. I basically took kidney beans, a can of crushed tomatoes, and again, I threw in those same ingredients that it's on this chicken. It's chili powder, cumin, paprika,
Garlic powder, onion
powder, garlic powder, little pepper. I threw in some hot peppers. I sauteed up onions real quick beforehand in a cast iron, just so that the onions would definitely be cooked. And Ryan, he likes hot dogs in his chili.
I like hot dogs. So.
I just threw in some of that for some meat and made just a quick chili as a side to go with it. So which chicken would you like to try first, I guess, is what we're going to do. You want the lemon pepper first?
I don't know which one's the lemon pepper.
I want to say
that one. That's
I will
surprised
say,
me.
Texture-wise, the skin isn't like uber crisp, but I only cooked it at 350, so we'll try yours. I'm going to just try with the, just with a regular knife, just to see how it cuts. I should try to make it fancy. I just want to see juice-wise. Let me see if I have a sharper knife. This one ain't super sharp either, but if it cuts off the bone. It's cutting really easy. I'm making it look hard. It's hot.
It is hot.
I'm burning my fingers, I can
just
tell
took
you
it
that.
off.
So, go ahead. I'm going to take this piece right here.
I'll take
this
one, I guess.
I just want to show, it's very juicy. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera.
It looks really good.
But it's very soft. It's going to pull apart very, very easily. Like, it's very tender. Ooh, I wasn't even on camera for that. It's very tender. I'm burning my hands. It's literally shredding apart. It's very, very, all right, give it a try. It looks very good. It's very juicy. It's very hot.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this. I've been excited.
See? Now, we didn't smoke this one this time. I cooked it right at the 350. I'm going to get an outside piece. I said this last time. Where'd we get this lemon pepper? It was just at Walmart, right? It's a big shaker. We bought it of lemon pepper. In the lemon pepper, here, cut as much as you want. Here's your knife. Really has a big citrusy flavor. Am I?
Yeah.
You getting that?
That's what it is.
Yeah, but okay. Sometimes you get like I've had like something in garlic, and it was okay. But the flavors really didn't. You know, you can. Oh, you know what? Throw it on the thing for now. I want to try another flavor. That's why. The lemon pepper is really good. Like, it's really good. This would be really good on fish. Because lemon and fish always go well together. This cuts super easy. These are actually really cheap. I think his mom found them. They were at the store and they were like 88 cents a pound. I mean, this is just falling apart. This is so juicy. Now, we've cooked a few different kinds of chicken, whole chickens, pieces of chicken. You can have more, Ryan. Try another flavor. What kind do you want to try next?
Let's try that one.
Okay, go ahead. You served me for once. Yeah.
Okay.
I will say this lemon. He put a little bit of garlic powder in the lemon pepper when he made the little mixture. And this actually is really good on its own.
I want this piece.
I will say out of all the... Go ahead, I'll cut the next one.
Cutting.
Go ahead, no, take it. Go ahead, I'll take this.
Cut this one in half.
No, take it.
I'm cutting it in half.
Just make sure there's not a bone in it. I don't know if you cut through the bone. I only grabbed one knife.
I'm destroying this piece.
Right.
This is my piece now.
Take it. I already said it. I'm going right down through the bone here. I don't think I want that. That lemon pepper was really good. Let me try the skin. Ooh. Don't mind that. That's not for Finn. Thank you.
No,
Here's the bone that you had me cooked on. How's this one? Honestly, for not marinating these for a long time, because usually I do these, I like to try to marinate them for a couple hours before we throw them on. But being that we were filming and he was at school, I waited. Honestly, it has a lot of flavor.
Yeah. Through the skin.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It would have a lot more if we had marinated this a couple hours before, and I would definitely do that, because I'll tell you what, when we did the whole chicken and we marinated it like 12 to 20, it was almost 18 hours, I think we marinated. You could really taste the salt that went all the way through it. It was really good. Here, have some more. Or you want to try some chili,
So this guy.
Go ahead.
Right?
You got the knife. Honestly, these are all delicious. You know, cooking them on, not that I ever mind cooking them in the oven. You know what I mean? Because they actually come out pretty good in the oven too. That's what I like about these. You can usually get them cheap. Granted, it comes with a bone. They always seem to feel juicier when it's on the bone. Like it seems to hold the flavor better. I'm not getting a ton of smoke.
No. This one's hot. This one's the most warm.
But I get a tiny hint of it. Are you getting any? I'm getting a hint of smoke.
I get like a tiny grasp of it, but it's not like a ton.
No,
your mother, very, very little.
Your mother would actually probably be able to eat these. But I wanted to see, because again, a lot of times we'll cook it low so we get a lot of that smoke. When you're cooking it at 350, you're not getting that heavy hit of smoke like you would get.
Correct.
And, you know, these are so juicy. I don't know how. They're not dripping like the whole chicken does when you pick it up, but I mean, they just, it's almost like fall apart.
It's good.
It is. It is. You know what? I keep saying there's going to be a cook. We're going to massacre it eventually. But so far, this thing has made it easy to, like, we look like we know what we're doing.
We have no clue what we're doing.
I won't go that far, but we're definitely far from chef quality.
We have a small grasp.
But I will say, let me take a little piece of this, and then you can try.
This one's the best one. This one. The McCormick.
The McCormick brown sugar bourbon.
I don't know what they do.
Has such a strong flavor. That made it all the way through, too.
Yeah.
That one we marinated at the same time, and it really does penetrate. And that's what I like about that, because it's a bold flavor.
I did add a lot of it, to be fair. But all over the place.
Yeah, but look at it. I cut just about all the way through to the bone, and you can definitely taste
the flavor.
Hands down, this is the hottest one we have.
Yeah.
You can really taste it. That brown sugar bourbon, if you've never tried it, they sell them at Walmart, is where we usually find it.
Yeah.
But that is one of my favorite. It's really good on ham. It's delicious on chicken.
Now, we melted the cheese a little bit.
Yeah, it's gonna melt.
That was my theory.
Yeah.
So now we are going to try the chili and see if the chili's good at 350, I guess, in the smoker.
Well, this I have no
This is what I'm most looking forward to. I love chili.
He does.
I love it a lot.
We haven't made this in a long time, because with the smoker, and actually we're doing these reviews, I don't cook nearly as much, but I used to make a chili all the time. And he would eat nachos
Let's restate this, okay? He never made it for me until I was like old.
He wouldn't eat it.
I wouldn't eat it when I was younger, so we just never ate it, right? In general. And then he made it one time, and then a month later I had it for like 5 weeks straight. We kept on making more.
He kept asking for it, so I just kept making it, and he just kept eating it and eating it and eating it. And I would make nachos. I'd throw them on some chips and throw it in the oven, and he was eating it.
What do you think? It's hot.
Well, temperature hot?
Yeah.
Or spicy hot. It has a nice spice to it. We went to one of our stores, we have a big jar of pickled jalapenos. So I'd thrown in a couple handfuls of those to give it that nice vinegary, that peppery flavor. Plus I put in some like crushed red pepper. But again, when we cook the beans, we cooked them at a low temperature, and they got heavy smoke. This just has like a hint of smoke.
Correct.
So, I mean, again, it's delicious. if I was to do these again, I think I want next time.
Cook them for longer.
No, what I think I want to do is put it at like 225 for like say an hour, just to get that smoke hit, and then turn it up and finish them off. But again, we were running out of daylight because we didn't start this till after we got out, and we haven't done a cook in a long time. So leave a comment down below if you guys like the cooks. I love doing them. I cook all the time when we're not doing reviews. I've made a couple other turkeys. I made a couple of things, but the stuff I've been cooking, we've already did videos on. And when it starts getting, sub-freezing, we are going to go back out there, and I do want to go back and get a good-sized piece of meat. I know I have a 12-pound pork butt in the freezer waiting to get cooked again.
The pork shoulder picnic?
This one's an actual pork butt. I did a pork shoulder picnic last week sometime. It was cold, and I cooked it all day, and it actually came out phenomenal. And it was really good. But overall, another huge success, I think. I got to give it, once again, someone asked about a sponsor, so Char Grill, if you listen, feel free. The Char Grill 980, if you are looking, it is somewhat pricey. It's around $700 after you buy a cover and stuff like that. You can find it on sale.
What's the price of an oven, though? That's the question.
That.
$700.
Yeah.
This thing is great.
Yeah.
And, it's a little bit more difficult than an oven for obvious reasons. It's outside.
This is actually really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
But it's super easy.
As far as smokers go, though, it's super versatile. It goes down to 200 degrees, which isn't as low as all of them, but it goes up to 700 degrees. So you can use it as a charcoal grill. You can use it as a smoker.
Yeah.
It's got 980 cooking surface. Let's be realistic. 680 of it's good. You're going to take that little one out for most of your cooks. But you literally set this and forget it. You have to use a plug. That's the only down point because the fan runs on electric. But you set your temp, it gets to temp.
It keeps it.
And it stays there. You can go in the house, and the Wi-Fi's horrible with it. So anyone who says it isn't, it is. It doesn't.
It's bad.
It doesn't
the app
work.
does not work well at all.
No. But you can go out, and check it. You don't have to babysit it. And I'll keep the app on just to make sure that the temp stays at the normal temp.
Yeah.
But overall, the food comes out
great.
phenomenal. And again, I'm not putting you buy whatever you want. And I always wanted, to be honest with you, I wanted a regular offset smoker. I wanted to build a fire. But now that I've been spoiled with, I can go in and watch cooking shows and cook at the same time. This has a nice, generous smoke to it.
Yeah. And even the hot dogs, right? They're good.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I think the chili is a hit. I think the chicken was a must try.
No, these are great.
Good.
The thing is with barbecue right now is, barbecue was intended to cook cheap meats for long periods and have it come out quality food.
Yeah.
The problem is there's no such thing as cheap meats anymore. So what I'm trying
to
do,
quality food.
And actually there's other big YouTubers that have actually been doing it and they've been talking about it lately. I've been trying to do exactly that. I'm looking for stuff that is cheap that you can make into, the whole chickens.
That stuff was so good.
And that was one of the more expensive meats we bought.
Correct.
To be honest with you.
Which is funny. Because why is bologna?
That was expensive? I got it on sale, but it was like $3 something a pound. This was literally 88 cents. The whole chicken's 88 cents. All the turkeys we bought this year, 37 cents a pound. So, you're paying a good amount because you're getting a 15-pound bird, but it's 37 cents a pound. So we're trying the same thing with the pork shoulder picnic that I cooked. And two of them, I cooked two of them. They were 79 cents a pound when I bought them. Ham just went on sale, 79 cents a pound. And I should have went and got a ham, actually, because I've never smoked it would have been twice smoked because they're already pre-cooked.
Yeah.
You're basically just heating up a ham. But if you want to see that, let me know. I'll run to the store. But I did see Hey Grill Hey did a ham like a pulled pork. And she said it was phenomenal. I've never had it, and it looked good. And you just shred it apart. So it changed the whole texture of it. Overall, I enjoy doing them. I hope you enjoy watching them. This is a huge hit. I recommend everyone try this.
This is an even bigger hit for me.
This is absolutely. I was gonna say that. I was waiting it because I just kind of whipped this together, and this is nothing special, but that little hit of smoke in the jalapenos spread the juice all through. This is actually one of the better chilies I made, and I didn't hardly anything do it. I'm not even gonna lie. This
normally
is really
we
good.
Cook it all day.
I will.
And but this.
And all I did for this was I actually threw in the onions. I actually threw in some. I rendered down some pork fat before, so I took it out of the fridge. I rendered it down. I cooked the onions, pre-cooked them, because everything else is pretty much pre-cooked. I sauteed up real quick, seasoned everything up, and it was just a can of tomatoes, diced tomatoes up, and threw it in. Smoke it for 2 hours, and this is actually probably the star of the show. But I'll tell you what, this chick is delicious. I can't wait to get to it.
So that being said, the Char griller is great.
It really is. I do.
It's so good.
I do recommend because I was nervous.
The only sad thing is building it because it took a while.
It took a few hours because I was nervous on trying to make sure we got everything. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts going on with it. But now that we have it running and it's running correctly and it's running right, because in the beginning I was having problems with temps and stuff, but now it runs smooth, it holds temperature, and again, when I cooked the pork shoulder picnic, it was sub 30 degrees, and I cooked it for like 12 hours, and 12 came out phenomenal. Yeah. So,
it was windy that day too.
It was very windy that day. Windy. So, but we'll do another one. Crazy. If there's anything you guys want to see, I've been waiting. I really want to do a brisket, and the only place around us that really has them is Walmart, and they looked terrible.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to spend, but they're like $70 to $100, and I don't mind spending the money if it's quality looking, but they haven't been looking good. So I don't know if I'll try to get one on like an online shopping or something. I keep my eyes out. I'm going to keep trying to get one. I do want to do a brisket, but again, briskets are up there in prices. I've been trying to find stuff where if I'm watching a cooking show, I like it when they do stuff where, trust me, if I could find like weird things that are dirt cheap, like I still want to get, my mind went blank, what the bacon comes from, like a pork belly or a beef belly. Like you get a beef belly and cook it and make like burnt ends out of it. I've watched a bunch of people do that, but again, you don't find that in a regular supermarket. Yeah. I gotta find a butcher that I'm picking at this one. This one's, they're all delicious, actually.
I recommend all of these.
Yep.
I recommend the Char griller.
No, you know what? It really does add, and I always liked cooking on a regular grill. It adds that element of flavor. The Char griller just takes it up a notch. That kiss of smoke that it gives, my wife hates it, but I think it just makes everything taste that much better. So, give it a try. Try our recipes. Leave a comment down below. Like, don't like. Hit the dislike button. Ryan doesn't get to see it anymore. I think it's funny.
Yeah,
but overall, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video.